do you need healing of?
My mental health and after effects of trauma. I went through a very traumatic incident. I had erosive gastritis, which was holes in my stomach, and intestinal metaplazia, which was like precancerous cells in my stomach.
Tell us what the doctor said and how it affected you.
Well, they said there was really nothing they can do, but I just believe God and everything.
So what did they say in the diagnosis again?
It was called erosive gastritis, and they tried to prescribe medication, but that made it worse, so I never took it. And
so you had holes in your...
Yeah.
Tell us more.
In the lining of my stomach, and every time I'd press on it, you could feel it. Could not eat a lot of foods. It was very... Well, I had to go on an all-meat diet, basically, and I could not eat fibrous foods, a lot of different foods. Had so many food allergies, it was really bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you said you had precancerous cells?
Yes, that's what they call it, but I didn't really understand what it was. But
Where were they?
In my stomach. I believe they're gone.
And this is your mum over here?
Yes.
Come on, Mum.
Yeah, basically they called it intestinal metaplazia, which is a roughened surface of inside your stomach, and it affected all the allergies and what she could eat basically, which was hardly any foods. She'd have a lot of breathing problems because the stomach is so inflamed it would push then up on her rib cage and her lung area. So she'd ring me, she was living away from home at the time, that a lot of the time she spent all night in the bath trying to soothe her stomach and just to get some air and to breathe at night. There was a lot of lack of sleep and not eating properly and stuff for a long time.
What happened in the meeting?
Kind of started when I was sitting in my seat. I think you said something about a stomach, but I didn't stand up. I was too nervous, but I felt heat. And then when he came around, I just went out. I think maybe it was 20 minutes or something. And
So you were prayed for?
Yeah.
Okay, and what happened when you were prayed for?
I just went out. I don't really know how to explain it, but I just sat down on my chair and I kind of just went out. I don't know.
So were you aware? Were you conscious? Or?
Kind of, half maybe. Sorry.
A bit like you were under anesthetic?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So were you in your chair on the floor?
In my chair, yeah.
And how long were you like that for?
It was about 15, 20 minutes
at least,
maybe. Yeah.
And what did you feel happening while you were under divine anesthetic?
Just a lot of peace and love and just presence of God. Yeah, the next day, I didn't feel my stomach was sore anymore the very next day, and just slowly I started believing I could eat all these foods, and it was like an unfolding process, but now I can eat a lot of things I couldn't eat before. Yeah.
Taylor, who healed you?
Jesus.
So Taylor, there might be another young person and they've got stomach cancer or some problem, and they're going wild. What do I do? They're full of anxiety. What's your spiritual advice?
Believe Jesus, because he'll do it. Yeah.
Put your faith in Jesus. Amen. Bless you. So Taylor, we're just going to pray for you. Bless you. So Taylor, I believe the Lord is going to take you places for his glory. What does that feel like?
Good electricity and